What's going on, brothers? This is JTLive. Welcome back to another episode of South Down Stories, the series. Of course, we'll go through everything happening in and around the world of Leeds United, and we have a little talk about it. And oh my lord, I had to have a quick power nap after that one because that was rough. Leeds United 2, Brighton 2, and yes, we do walk away with that slightly relieved. I can't lie, I am slightly relieved that we didn't lose. We were under the cosh. At the end, they're under the cosh, man. Giving away chances left, right, and centre. They were walking through us like a vindaloo on a hot summer's night. Honestly, man, the slightest bit of resistance, and we were crumbling like a packet of digestives in a hot mug of tea. It wasn't looking great. I've got to be honest with you. However, I don't walk away with it too happy. Whilst, yes, I am slightly relieved that we managed to win. Yes, I am slightly relieved, and I think it was that we managed to win, that we managed to avoid without a loss. The way the other results went didn't make me too happy, I have to be honest with you. The fact that Everton won, the fact that, yes, Leicester and Forest lost, but Bournemouth beating Liverpool? Are you yanking my Johnson, mate? Are you sprinkling cayenne pepper inside my eyelids? That is ridiculously unfathomable. The fact that these results have gone against us again. Unfathomable. And Leeds now sit 19th. 2 points off bottom place. With a game in hand for Southampton. So we could feasibly go bottom after they play their game in hand. We could go 20th. West Ham above us. Bournemouth above us. Leicester, Everton, Forest, Wolves. We can no longer catch Wolves if we beat them. We can go 1 point behind them. We could potentially catch Forest or Leicester. But we can no longer catch Wolves if we beat them. We can in the future, maybe, yes. But it's all getting very tight down there. Very, very close and too close for comfort. And I'm not happy in the position that we're in. I'm happy we did lose, and the way that the game went, yes, I feel a little bit relieved, but like I said, I'm still not overwhelmingly happy. It's the same stupid mistakes again, man. Absolute skid mark defending, abhorrent skid mark defending, mate. Honestly, that second goal especially, disgraceful. No one's near him at all. The guy strolls through. Honestly, I'm not even going to call it skid mark defending anymore because, like I said, skid marks would require a little bit more substance than the shit that comes out of our defense, mate. That is diarrhea defending, mate. That would not even stick to the sides of the toilet. That shit just gets flushed down with a little graze of water, mate. That was horrific, man. No resistance at all. One cross into the box. Voba almost scores an own goal, smashes it into Melier's legs. It comes back across. It looks like Harrison's flicked it into his own net. Turns out it wasn't him that actually got the final touch. But it was just awful, man. The first goal as well, McAllister, one of the shortest guys on the pitch. The guy's like my height, and he won a header uncontested in the 18-yard box. Come on. What's going on, man? I'm a midget. This guy isn't that tall either. He's probably around my height, like I said, and he's still doing that to us. That's not good. That's not good. It's not good at all. And although we did score 2 goals, 2 crackers, by the way, 2 absolute thunder blasters. I'm not going to say the word I was going to say after it because I don't want this video to get demonetized. Sorry. Thank you, YouTube. But 2 absolute rockets. But if it wasn't for those, if it wasn't for the 2 wonder goals, we would be sat here again with, yeah, we had a good 15-minute spell where we created 3 or 4 great chances. Yeah, we could have really put more chances away, but walking away, scoring 0 goals. 0 goals. We scored 2 crackers. We didn't score any of the easier chances, any of the chances that we really should be scoring. No. We had to rely on 2 wonder goals to bail us out of the terrible situation that we were in. And it's simply not good enough. It's the same mistakes happening again and again. And yes, it's Brighton. Yes, we never do well against Brighton. And yes, it's a very informed Brighton. It was always going to be a tough task to beat them. They just went and absolutely whacked West Ham 4-0. So if you look at it on that basis, the fact that we managed to get a 2-2 draw at Desmond, It's not the worst. It isn't the worst, but it's just the situation we find ourselves in now. We cannot afford to be picking up these kind of draws. We need to be winning these games. We've got Wolves next. Now we have to beat Wolves. With Bournemouth picking up results like this. Everton against Brentford as well. Come on, man. Brentford, can you not do us a favour, man? Everyone's got this conspiracy against us. It's getting tight down there, man. It's getting rough. I will say, I don't know about Javi Grazia's starting 11. Why is he benching Nonto? Nonto comes on and he is by far our brightest spark. He's changing the game down that left-hand side, but he is different level to everyone else that's on there. Why is he not starting him? Why is Summerville not starting with Nonto? Why are they not playing together? They had such a good link-up play, such a good synergy beforehand. I didn't think he should have brought Rodrigo on. I don't think Rodrigo is fit enough. I'm going to be honest with you. Couple of touches in there where he if that's a fit Rodrigo, he scores, man. I don't think he's fit enough yet. You need to give him another couple of weeks before you start trying to force him in there. Yes, we need goals. Yes, I love Rodrigo more than anyone. But you got to be cautious with how you play him here. You don't want to get him injured again. And unfortunately, we can't afford to put him in there yet. But we need him. We need his goals. Because Bamford today, yes, he scored a rocket. Could have been a bit more prolific in other senses. Harrison, again, scored an absolute rocket. But other than that, his final ball was slightly questionable throughout other areas of the game. And when we did put Nonto on that side, it was a bit of a big increase in our attacking threat and our attacking output down that left-hand side, which we seem to have a bit of a fetish for, to be honest. We don't really use much of the right-hand side, which is slightly disappointing. Rutter, when he came on, I thought he looked pretty decent. I thought he had some good attacking spells. There was one part where he cuts inside instead of just driving down the line. We would have been in there like swimwear. I thought Firpo again on that left-hand side, phenomenal. Ailing, question marks defensively for the goals, real question marks. Voba, question marks defensively for the goals. Koch, probably the best of the few out of there. Maybe not better than Firpo, but better than the other two, I'd say, today. But again, a couple of defensive errors. I thought Rocker was pretty poor when he came on. When he played, McKennie when he came on wasn't that much better than him, but I think was a slight improvement on Rocker was today, and then Adams as well. Adams, I thought, was as impressive as he always is, defensively. I really do rate Tyler Adams. And then that just leaves Brendan Aronson, who a couple of bright spells, but again, just that strength to hold off the ball, make the final ball is just lacking a little bit with him. And Sourceville, I thought was right. But let me know what you guys thought anyway. How do you guys feel about Javi Gracia now? Do you think that this is boring football? Do you think that this is good enough to keep us up? Do you think defensively we're sound enough? Do you think offensively? What do you think Javi Gracia needs to change? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And for now, guys, we'll see you very, very soon. Ad my brothers and my sisters.